Good afternoon, I'm John White with Black Video News. We're here on the east side of San Antonio at Martin Luther King Plaza covering the Justice for Trayvon Martin case. With me today right now, Pastor Adam Zarb-Kazin. He's the pastor of Greater Joy Church here in San Antonio. Pastor Kazin, what's your take on today's march?
You know, I'm glad to see the city coming together like this. It's very necessary for us to do that. One of the things that concerned me is, there were some people present that are running for office. I didn't see a lot of people present that are currently in office. And I think it's necessary for us to come together and with this loud voice and hold those people accountable. You know, I think we should take it direct to the mayor, direct to the chief of police, and let them know to make sure that they need to be taking those measures to make sure something like this doesn't happen in San Antonio. And the reason I'm concerned about that, I'm the father of three. One of my sons is 13 years old. His biracial makes his complexion exactly that of Trayvon Martin, and he's 6 feet tall at 13. And he wears a hoodie every single day. I mean, it's just part of his thing. And I have to talk to him about how to deal with the police or how to deal with somebody approaching him. And it's a really sad commentary on the current state of affairs in this country. So my concern and what we ought to be coming together doing is making our city officials, holding our city officials accountable and making sure something like this doesn't happen in our city.
Well, State Representative Joaquin Castro mentioned change. I mean, what's the next step? How do we go forward from here?
I think going forward is letting the officials know that there is a voice in this city that won't stand for this type of vigilantism in our community. Awareness, a voice, making a lot of noise, doing things like this. I mean, that's the only way to make change happen and to make sure that people know that we're going to hold them accountable.
All right, well, coincidentally, we're holding this march or this rally here at Martin Luther King Plaza. And speaking of Martin Luther King, I mean, that civil rights movement went on about some 40 years ago in the 1960s. Right now, we're looking at the year 2012. I mean, have you seen any significant changes, or have we just basically been at a stalemate in civil rights here over the past 40 years?
Well, one of the things that Dr. King said was that an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And so while there's things going on in Sanford or going on in other cities, going on in New York where a black man gets shot 41 times by police when not having anything on him, these let us know that there's still yet work to be done and still reasons for people to come together just like this.
All right, well, thank you very much. Pastor Adam Zarb-Kazin, pastor of Greater Joy Church right here in San Antonio. Thank you for being with us this morning. I'm John White for Black Video News covering the Justice for Trayvon Martin case down here on the city of San Antonio's east side at Martin Luther King Plaza.